Hi, we're back today. This is called a Jigsaw Jones mystery, and it's the case of the bicycle bandit. We are on chapter 9, and it's called the stakeout. There was a tree across the street from the 211 Coconut Grove, and I pulled the straps on my backpack tight. Then I climbed up. A squirrel chattered angrily from a nearby branch. He didn't like sharing the tree, I suppose. The X2000 was the ultimate spying machine. It worked like binoculars, but it also had a special extender action. I could use it to see around corners. In the detective business, we call this a stakeout. You watch and wait, hidden from sight. 20 minutes later, the hooded roller rolled up on the skateboard. I couldn't see his face. He rang the doorbell. The door opened, and there was a red-haired boy, Snarky Smithers. They walked together around the front of the house and opened the garage door and went inside. The door closed before I could get a good look inside, but I saw enough. Bicycles. Lots of bicycles. I saw that the garage had a side window, and I counted to 30. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana. Then I jumped from the tree. I made my way across the street, and there were bushes on the side of the garage. I ducked down behind them. Ouch, they were pickers. Slowly, silently, I pulled the X2000 to its longest reach, and I pointed the scope at the window. The snarkster faced the hooded rider, and they were talking. Snarky was frowning, gesturing with his hands. The hooded rider's back was to me, and I wanted to pull my ear to the window pane to listen, but I didn't dare. I felt something brush beside me, and I quickly spun around and lost my balance, tripping, and the X2000 against the window. Meow. A black cat suddenly nearby, licking its paws. Bad, bad luck, and I froze and held my breath. 30 bananas later, I peeked inside again, and the snarkster was gone. My eyes searched from side to side. Did he hear me? Was he coming after me? The door leading from the inside of the garage to the house opened, and it was Snarky coming to the back of the garage. He had something in his hand. The hooded rider held out a hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Snarky counted out $4 bills. They might have been 1s, 5s, or 10s. I couldn't tell which. But one thing was sure, Snarky was paying him for something. They shook hands and turned to leave. I made myself small behind the bushes. Crawling across the ground, I slid the scope of the X2000 beyond the wall. The snarkster yawned, scratched himself, and went into the house. The hooded rider skateboarded down the street. Arms stretched out in his sides, he zigged and zagged, leaning hard on his left, and then he hit me like a brick. I knew the hooded rider. Whoa, that was awesome. Well, listen. We're moving on in this book, and it looks like we're getting some more and more clues all the time. I think it's going pretty well, don't you? Remember, keep on reading. It won't hurt you. Bye-bye.